You all must have heard I'm a real nerd. People say I'm a fool, but they never got the news that I'm a vile one. Oh yeah, I'm a vile one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel down, cause you're watching VileMike and his real wild child. Oh yeah, I'm a vile one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel down, cause you're watching VileMike and his real wild child.
Howdy, folks. It's VileMike here, and right now, Caddy might also be joining us. I just want to make sure it's her because she's never here this early, and I'm shocked. So, Caddy, put something in the private chat so I know it's you. Other than,
Would anyone else like?
Because people have actually pretended to be Caddy, so I want to make sure it's her.
Oh, okay. You actually have had that happen. Gotcha.
Yeah, alleged caddy. Put something only your daddy would know.
You.
I guess not. Yeah, because I agree with you, dude. It's totally unusual for her to be awake before 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday.
I probably can't stay too long myself, but I thought I'd pop up and say howdy do.
Okay.
I gotta see.
Okay, that's her. Wow,
Hi.
that's her.
You didn't send me a message saying you finished it.
Yeah, I finished it.
Caddy's awake this early in the morning?
Yeah, what the fuck is going? What the hell's going on?
I'm
Hold
also
it upside down.
At least you had your
Twilight
camera on,
Zone.
so I know it was you.
I'm also at a friend's house, so I brought my own player to play the board.
There we go. Friend's place. Can't
Are
sleep.
we in a parallel world?
Oh, what are you talking
No,
about?
I just
That's
set
the-
like 6 alarms.
Oh, Dandelion, I used to sleep the best at a friend's house.
Yeah.
Oh, I never sleep in, so I like going to bed early. I never liked staying up late. Although I was up late.
Well, see,
Well,
I like waking
never,
up early, but staying in bed.
I usually wake up around 6.
I'm like Mike. If I wake up early and I see what time it is, I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking lay here.
My neck ends up bothering me. I have neck issues, so I can't just like sit in bed and like stare at my phone because I get a crick.
Well, that's your problem. Why are you staring at your phone? Put on some rain and just enjoy it.
No,
So-
I'd rather just get up. I don't want to stay in bed. Bed is
So I got a great story for you guys the other day. Considering everything that's happened this week for me and in the last few months, I was like, the other day I walked outside on my deck. I still call it my new deck because it's only been up for a couple of months. And we got this nice furniture out, and I looked up and I was like, oh shit, the sky is fucking clear as hell. There is, I got a pretty good view. I got more stars than I've ever seen. I was like, I shut the light off. I shut the porch light off and just left the other things on. And I just sat there, played some metal music. And well, I didn't sit there. I laid on the couch thing we have. And I just sat there and stared. I swear to God, I could have fallen asleep out there. And then I swear to God, after about, I don't know how long it was out there. Oh, my wife turns on the freaking porch light, and I'm like, turn that thing on. Yeah.
Dude, Mr. CCTV is by the Grand Canyon. He sent me a picture of Cassiopeia, the night sky. I'm like, dude, I am so fucking jealous.
Oh, that's always a nice one.
I know. I'm like,
Actually,
dude.
That's one thing. I'm going camping next week, but it's out in Ucluelet, so the chances are it's going to be like overcast the entire time. What day is the full moon, Elihu? You said there was a
partial lunar eclipse on the 16th.
16th. Okay, now
Yes.
I'm back before then. So
Yeah, just this morning,
okay.
early morning this morning and tomorrow morning is a good time to see Saturn and the Jovi and a couple of its moons.
Hey, Elihu, real quick, sorry I know you were explaining. I need you to send me a couple of ideas for some telescopes. I know
Okay,
you
so
got.
let's.
I know you got some. I know you got a couple. So I need some ideas because, man, when my sky's clear like that, I can see some nice shit.
If you want a basic telescope for lunar observation, get a basic mead for deep space. Look for Celestron
Look, Celestron.
for deep space, and for basic close observation like lunar, look for basic mead.
Okay, I'll take a look. But how much are they?
About 80 to $150. Not bad.
You got anything in a $400 or $500 range?
Dude, no. Those you do not want one of those. That's for the band. You're basic. That's why I said a basic Celestron or basic mead.
Okay.
I'll send you some links. I'll send you some links
Hey,
later.
man,
Okay.
you're the astronomer. I'm gonna take your word for it.
I'll send you some links later. Okay.
Yeah, send me some links. Shoot me an idea.
Okay. Yeah, because I have a Celestron and a mead.
Okay. Yeah, let me look at some reviews and stuff. Because man, I tell you what, last night was not last night, but the other night, it was just like I grabbed a pillow and I was like, I could grab a blanket, I could just slip out here and watch this.
Yeah, I'm hoping for some clear skies this week because it is pretty dark out there. Go down to the beach and stare at the sky. Should be good.
But yeah. I made a Jep Nerdy board. As always, I'm on my phone, so I can't be the one to like screen share it.
All right, hold on.
Are you guys Jep nerding today? Is that today's stream? I thought it was just a regular CNA stream.
It was, but I didn't know she didn't tell me she had it ready.
Okay.
And I talked to her yesterday.
I will probably not stay for a Jep nerdy game, but I just wanted to come in for a little bit and say hi to everyone.
It'll probably be later on, but
Okay. Yeah. Well, I have to get ready for my camping trip, so.
No.
What do you so I'm curious, what do Canadians usually use for camping?
What? Was the question?
That's my mom.
No, I didn't hear the question. I have my dishwasher going. I didn't hear you. Like legit did not hear what you said.
I said, what do you, as a Canadian, what do you pack for camping?
Where do I camp or what do I use? I have a tent.
Well, never mind. It's probably never mind. I'm probably not articulating it right.
Yeah, so
She has the same camping equipment as everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much. Like a tent and a fancy, camping air mattress. And I put a tarp over my campsite because you got to put a tarp over your campsite in Canada because you got to.
You got to put a tarp over your campsite?
Well, I mean, especially out in Ucluelet because it rains all the time. So it's right out on the west coast of Vancouver Island. So it's pretty wet. It just makes it nicer in the morning because then the dew doesn't land all over your picnic table and stuff.
Okay.
And there's a bear that lives at the campsite, so you've got to make sure your food's secured at night and that kind of thing.
Remember the rules about bears. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, say goodbye.
Well, the best bet with this one is to just ignore it because he's just there eating the berries from some of the bushes. But he's not like a bear that's like habituated. He's used to being around people because he lives like near the campsite. But he doesn't like try to eat people's food or go through the garbage. Everything. People are really like camp clean there. Like you can't leave like all your empty beer cans out on the picnic table and shit like that. Like you get kicked out of the campsite for like not having a bear-proof site.
I wish that was like that here.
I've got to agree with you on that, Eli. Definitely. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing about. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about America. We are a dirty ass country.
We should never have to have beach cleanups.
No, we shouldn't. People should be able to clean up their. This is the thing. When I was in Germany, even when I was a kid, you learned. I mean, some of those other countries over there. I mean, for all their flaws and everything, cleanliness is big. I remember when my mom told me when we lived in Germany, they went down to Paris And my mom came back, and I remember asking her years later. I was like, "Oh, you went to Paris? How was it?" She goes, "It fucking stunk to high heaven." She hated it. She thought the people smelled bad. They were so dirty and disgusting. She's like, "Please, can I get back to Deutschland?" Because they are
I
sticklers
just wanted
for
to make earlier
cleanliness.
a joke about the bear and people leaving out picnic baskets for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've actually been to Jellystone.
Well,
There is no
no
Jellystone.
There
You
is
mean
a
Yellowstone?
No, there is a well.
Yeah.
We were talking about the bear. I thought we were talking about
Campsite bears.
no. Trying to think of his name.
Yogi?
Yogi.
Yeah, Yogi was in Jellystone.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. Well, I've been to Jellystone.
Wasn't
Okay,
it a fictional park made up for
Yeah,
the
it's not
cartoon?
a real park. The closest thing they have to the Jellystone is a camp that calls itself the Yogi Bears Jellystone Park, Camp and Park.
Which is
Yes.
probably an awful
Oh,
lot like Santa's Village.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
still-
hate Santa's Village.
There's
Oh
so
my
many of them.
gosh.
I would never go to that sort of thing.
No,
when I
we
was in
didn't
Alaska, I
actually-
had to go through the North Pole Santa's Village, and we was there for an hour. I'm like, it's a gift shop. Why are we here for an hour?
Oh no.
Yeah, I
You
was stuck
never
outside,
went.
sitting there smoking, sitting on a bench with the tour guide. I'm like, well, this is one of the stops. Like, but it's a gift shop. There's nothing here but a gift
Oh
shop.
wow!
Well,
but it's one of
maybe
the
some
stops.
people really like it, and it's probably like one of the things they were looking forward to. Because I have people who are like obsessed with decorating for the holidays. I am not those people, but I just put up some basic lights and sparkly things just to keep it, bright during the cold and dark season. Well, coldish but dark season.
Yeah, but you buying decorations in Alaska, you can take them back on the plane with you. What's the point?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Sorry. I was going to say, it's funny. We're talking about stops and stuff. When I lived in North Carolina and South Carolina, and I was doing traveling places, I would always see those signs for south of the border. And I passed it. I don't know how many times. I never stopped in the place.
I'm sorry, NB, you sound like you're underwater for a second.
Yeah, your audio is starting to get really not distorted, I'd say, but low.
Your enunciation is not clear.
Yeah, drink more beer.
No, is that better?
Well, I'm also going to try to turn up your volume a little bit, which it's not letting me. Never mind.
Yeah, stop saying more than 3 syllables so we can test your audio.
1, 2, 3. No, but yeah, I never stopped at south of the border, and everybody who told me they did said it sucked.
I've been to south of the border. I was a kid. I was like I don't know, how old were we when we went there? I was probably like about 16 or something. So I'm sure I enjoyed it because it was just goofy and silly. There's so many of those kinds of places everywhere. It's kind of, if you're on a long road trip, it's kind of fun to stop and just break up the monotony of the trip.
First time I went into Nogales, Mexico, I got Montezuma's revenge.
Oh no. I think my mom did that
I was a
too.
Teenager. Everybody was drinking water. I'm the only one that got the runs. I'm like, what's going on? Everybody should have this.
Yeah, don't drink the water.
Yeah.
Or get yourself a Sawyer Mini and then drink the water. It's a little, like a portable water filtration device. I carry it when I'm hiking and such.
Since NB is here, I wanted to tell a story that happened this week. And because it just blew my mind. And also Darren's here. How you doing, Darren?
Hello, Darren. He's also muted.
Hello.
There we are.
I'm here.
Hello, Darren.
All right, so
Hello, Daniel.
you all know for the day job I work in Walmarts. I don't work for Walmart, but I work in the Walmarts.
Okay.
I go to one of my stores and I park in the parking lot. Now, when I park, I like to park far enough away where I'm not going to have too many people parking next to me. but still close enough that I can leech off the store's Wi-Fi so I can log into their system when I get there.
Yeah.
All right. So I park and I got my phone out and I'm, tapping the little buttons on my phone so I can log in and everything. And someone decides to pull up, the opposite parking space from me. So she's pulling in forward. So we're now hood to hood.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as she gets there, she doesn't get out of the car. She rips off her shirt. Now, she apparently was changing her shirt from one shirt to another. And
she probably didn't see you were there.
Or I think it was more if she was in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll explain what happened after. And she pulls up and this is not like a young woman. This is like, I want to say late 50s, early 60s.
Okay.
Fully gray hair, so it wasn't like a young woman. That's my main point. But she pulls up her shirt, and because the way she pulled up her shirt, her bra got caught on her way up and one of her bra cups got stuck on her face. Okay? So one of her boobs is just hanging right in the open.
She must have been mortified when she realized you were there.
Well, let me continue the story.
Of course.
So she adjusts her bra and she fixes it. That's when she sees me. She looks over at me. She gets a very angered look on her face. She grabs another shirt and puts that shirt on. Now, at this time, I hadn't really paid attention to what shirts she was wearing. But she gets out of her car and starts yelling at me, calling me a pervert for looking at her when she was in her, changing. And that because I had my phone out, that meant I must have been recording her and that I needed to hand over my phone so she could delete whatever pictures or video I had taken of her.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, ma'am, I was not taking any pictures of you. I really didn't care all that much. But she kept getting mad at me. She walked around my van, took a picture of my license plate and said, she is going to call the cops and have me arrested for being a pervert.
Mm.
Good luck with that.
All right.
Yeah. You know what? This is the thing. Sorry, just to interject super quick. I will change my shirt like that in public. I always keep an eye on my bra to make sure it stays put. But I look around first to make sure there's nobody close by. Like, you always check first before you change the shirt. Like, I'm sorry, but look before you change your shirt.
Why not just go to the bathroom?
Too much trouble.
Yep, she's Canadian. She said sorry.
I'm freaking 53. I don't give a shit if I have to pop my shirt off and put a different one on in public.
Well, you're also redhead, so probably people would like to see a redhead in her top.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Mike. Finish your lovely tale.
When she comes to my window to yell at me, I do notice her t-shirt then, but I'm not going to tell you what it was just yet. Now, she then walks away in a huff towards the entrance of the Walmart. So I just assumed I'm going to have to end up seeing her in there, but I figured, what the hell? I still got to go work. So I finish logging in and I get out of my car and I start walking towards the entrance. Now, near the entrance to the Walmart, but not actually, I'd say about 20 feet away from the entrance, someone had set up a little booth where they were selling stuff. It happens quite often at Walmart. Some people sell enchiladas. Some people sell,
Girl Scout cookies.
Exactly, that kind of stuff. This person had put up a particular display where they were selling political merchandise.
Oh.
And I normally wouldn't have noticed that because I've seen these things. I've seen, a bunch of my stores, people selling Trump flags, Trump hats, all that kind of stuff. I usually don't give a crap. Okay. But the lady was yelling at the booth. And I recognized her only because I now saw the shirt she was wearing. So I realized it was the lady who yelled at me, yelling at this booth for being traitors to America. She was screaming at the top of her lungs how that they were degenerates, that they were, traitors. And then I realized it was not a Trump booth. It was a Harris booth.
It was a Harris booth?
Yeah. The lady,
one of those.
She put on a Trump 2024 shirt.
I thought maybe it was going to be a mom's boobs for liberty or something.
No,
I knew it was going to be political.
the reason she was changing was so she could put on a Trump shirt so she could go yell at a Kamala Harris booth.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, hey man,
So she couldn't get dressed at home and do that?
Freedom of speech. Well, she wouldn't want people to know she was for Trump. Maybe
This is what I think was
All
happening.
I'm going to say is this: I've seen more the other way than those crazy people, and yes, I know we have them on our side.
You have to understand, NB. This is the first time I've ever seen a booth that was selling Kamala Harris stuff like that. The entire run of Biden,
the fact
no
that
one
she
was
put
ever
on
selling Biden flags or anything like that at Walmart.
No, I'm just confused that she went up there and lost her shit.
Oh no, I don't think she did. I think she saw the booth, got mad, realized that she needed to change into her Trump shirt in order to then go yell at those people. That's what I think happened.
She has
But didn't she just
bigger problems
pull
in politics.
I think because I drove in from the other direction, so I didn't even see the booth until I was walking towards the entrance. She was coming from the other side. I think she drove past the booth, saw what it was, and got pissed.
It's California. What do you expect?
Oh, well, freedom of speech and all that.
Yeah, well, freedom of speech does. Okay, Dandelion, I've said this many times. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom of the consequences of.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Of course, there should be consequences. If people don't like what you say, they're going to tell you they don't like what they say. Those are consequences.
Well, not only that, and I'm going to get a little personal without getting into details. Some of you all know I had to have my son committed yesterday.
Oh, I did not know that. I'm sorry.
Because of things he said. Well, shit's been going on, so some of you know, some of you don't. Shit's been going on since April. It's gotten progressively worse. And his sister came and talked to us and told us something, and told us things he said. I could see the fear in her eyes, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. I told my wife, call the deputy. I was like, I don't care if I go to jail one way or another, this kid's going to the ER. And he didn't realize reality was going to set in. I mean, the deputy came out and the deputy said, look, you're either going with your mother or you're going with me. And one way or another, you're going to the ER. And this was the first time they finally said they would do that. Because you have to hit certain key words that people say for them to actually do a goddamn thing. And trust me, I've been through this in I don't know how many times. It's like you get told there's nothing you can do. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
They're like, take him to the ER. I'm like, if I drag him to the ER, are you going to arrest me? And they didn't say anything, but this deputy said, you have every right to take him there. And he told him, he's like, and when he told him, he's like, you're either going with your mother, or you're going with me. And I told my son, I said, and this is the truth. I said, AJ, I've been handcuffed a dozen times, not in a fun way, and you do not want to feel that for being in the back of that shop.
How old is your son, MB?
17.
Okay, yeah, so he's still a minor.
Yeah. But I mean, anyway, long story short, reality didn't set in for him because he's just had a blank stare, blank everything. Doctor tried to talk to him, nurse tried to talk to him. Now, this is my wife. She was there. I was home taking care of the house, my daughter and her girlfriend. So they were supposed to be waiting for the mental health evaluator, but they decided we're not doing that. It's like, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, he's not talking to anybody. So they were like, he's getting admitted.
Look what LDG did. He just kicked Mike off.
Good morning.
Well, actually,
Morning,
I'm gonna
Pickles.
hop off and I'll come back later. Me and the friendo are making food.
Breakfast.
So, yeah, I'll hop back on when we're done.
So, yeah, reality didn't set in for him until the paperwork was done, the ambulance came, and he decided he didn't want to go, so he got handcuffed to the gurney.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, MB. That really sucks.
Yeah, it does, but it's breaking my... I mean, I'm kind of been used to this kind of lifestyle my whole life.
Right.
But in one way, shape, or form, I'm kind of familiar with it. But for my wife, this is killing her. This is her baby boy.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can get him some help and get him on the path to recovery or something.
Well, one of the things we knew with my oldest daughter was with her, and she's from my first marriage, so she has a lot of personality from her mom, from her bio mom, and we knew she needed peer counseling.
Mm-hmm.
You knew she needed to talk to people her own age, but you know what the system said to me? Oh, she has to be a ward of the system for this to happen. So my daughter had to get arrested, go to juvie, go to a group home to finally get that peer counseling when we asked for it months. This is why I have such a problem.
Remember, there's laws on the books for, it's probably because they were trying to go by the letter of the law and they got to do certain steps. And it's one of the bureaucracy things that sucks about our system, but just understand that they probably did it for the right reason.
Well, they did used to commit people on pretty spurious, for spurious reasons. So there was a lot of regulations put in place to protect people from just being unnecessarily incarcerated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have a look at this. You had and I'm going to bring this up. You have the GA shooting, and by the way, if you were in the group chat I'm in, y'all know I 100% support the dad being charged with the manslaughter because there is he was already red flagged, he was already hit up by the FBI, and his dad bought him his 14-year-old son a rifle. Okay, no.
Yeah.
No, that's illegal. I don't know any state where that's legal to do. You can gift a weapon, but you can't give it to a minor.
Maybe Missouri. I think they've got zero gun regulations. You have to ask Chris Knight about that.
I'm not.
But
I don't know if that's illegal or not because I know my cousin gave me my first gun when I was 9.
It's not. It wasn't not illegal. Not illegal. Basically, he's being because of an FBI investigation and reports, and he said no, nothing happened. And a few minutes later, he bought him a gun. The FBI's like, wait a minute, that's a red flag here.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, I literally just typed into Google gift a gun to a minor, and the first thing that pops up is Texas law says a person cannot give or sell a firearm to a child younger than 18 years of age. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even realize. Yeah, apparently it is illegal to do that.
So you can do one to a child over 18. Okay, cool.
Okay, now
over 18, they're no longer a child.
Okay,
yeah, that's not the way they said it, though, right?
Okay, so example here. This is one thing. You had the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. What he had by letter of the law was legal for him to have.
I mean, I guess technically, I'm always my mother's child.
I'm not talking technical. I'm talking letter of the law. That was one of the things he did. Then this father bought this guy a weapon in an illegal place. Now, remember, in the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, the weapon was bought for him, but it was owned by somebody else. I think the father, and he was going to gift it to him when he turned 18. But because of the barrel size, he was legally allowed to use it and carry it. So they were following the letter of the law. This father fucking missed every goddamn red flag in the world, lied to the authorities, and bought his son a weapon. Okay, that's where the problem is.
All right. While we have a quick pause here, I'm going to head out because I have a bunch of stuff I need to get done today. It's not because of the conversation. It's 8:30, and I was just going to stay for half an hour. Well, whatever time it is for you guys locally. So I will see you all soon. Enjoy your Jep Nerdy game, and once Caddy gets back.
Have a good day, Dan.
Yeah, I'm going to
see you
actually
this
be
morning.
playing because
Yes.
Later.
Yeah. I didn't hear you at all, Pickles. Did you say anything to me when I came backstage earlier?
What backstage?
Yeah, I tried to get backstage earlier, but there was just
no. I was having a nice long conversation with Mother. I wasn't even behind my computer, so I didn't even see if you popped in yet.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. I wasn't sure if my computer thingy was working. So anyway.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I'll catch you on the next one.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Have a good week, everyone.
Take care, Dan.
I was trying to look up the rules to see if my cousin actually did break the law, but it doesn't seem like it because I guess that law wasn't put in place until 2020 on a federal level.
Breaking the law.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys?
The one gun I have in California. Hold on, the one gun I have in California is the gun that my cousin gave me. It's a single shot 20 gauge.
That's probably why it's a single shot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know California, but look, man, I don't know California gun laws. I only know the laws of the state I live in. And
I've only ever really been worried about the federal laws. The California laws, I'm not too worried about, at least when it comes to the ones I own, because a lot of the ones that I own can't, that are in Texas, can't be transported across state lines anymore.
Yeah, I know. You told me that.
So yeah, that's
which state lines are you talking about? Is it just from Texas to California, or is there other states?
They can't be transported via your vehicle or shipped intact. The only way to do it is to skirt the law by selling them or shipping them as parts from Texas to California, and I'm not going to do that.
What's wrong with just breaking down the weapon?
He doesn't know how to put it back together. That's why.
You still can't
Hey, what's this nut here? What's this spring for? I don't need
that.
Okay, I got a good story for you, Darren. You
can't have all the parts in your car either. That's part of it. You can't. You'd have to have like two cars with the parts in two different cars or something like that. It's really ridiculous.
So,
Darren, they're federal laws, not
so funny. Darren, it's so funny you said that because my first time doing rifle training with the Air Force after I'd spent 4 years in the Marine Corps, the security forces guys were like, okay, break down the M16. I'm like, and I'm looking at all these other people who are in the Air Force and they don't have a clue. I'm like, do you need help? I'm like, you people do not know what you're doing with this weapon. I'm like, I know how to break this fucking thing down back and forth, and you don't even know how to take the front off.
Yeah, this is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun.
Dude, I still remember my
good movie.
M16 from the Marine Corps. 610-9502.
You still remember the serial number? Jeez.
I had to repeat it. You got to
remember your Do you remember your sophomore year locker combination too?
Oh no, I do not.
32, 24, 19.
Yeah, right, Everett.
We had to recite it. We had to recite our serial numbers on our rifles because we had to know we had the right rifle.
Right.
Well, Darren, I just wanted to say I do remember the first and the last number of my combination, only because it was the same number all 4 years of high school, and it was 16. But I can't remember the middle number now.
By the way, Mike, I don't believe your Walmart story as it was presented to us.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Oh, anyway, talking about
It's
geek
like
stuff.
me, if you believe it or not. As I said,
Well, that's fine. I'm just letting you know. Not I'm dropping it. If you'll
Hey,
allow
Pickles, how you holding up, buddy?
What up?
I was asking Pickles how he's holding up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Me?
Yeah,
I'm good, man. I'm good. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm doing better.
Been worried about you. Been worried
God,
about
look
you
at that!
after the news.
Look at that pigsty. Look at that.
I got to clean up. I know.
Yeah, especially when you're on
We're getting there, but
he's
no,
not in his bedroom. That's why. Or the garage. Where? Oh, I know where you are.
I'm in my office now, dude.
Yeah, I know where you are.
I'm in my office.
Orifice.
But no, I'm
he has
good.
more
I
room
am.
Oh, you're going to be like Joe Biden, walk away.
Getting things done, and matter of fact, I did just purchase my tickets for Mother and I are going to go see Beetlejuice today at 5:30.
Oh, nice, man. I've heard good things about that so far.
So have I. I've heard that it's
the first one.
Beetlejuice.
Has she seen the first one?
Yeah, she has, of course.
Okay.
I heard this one's a little more gory, but who cares?
Yeah, the negative people who shit on movies, a couple of them are actually giving good reviews to Beetlejuice because they're saying this is the proper way Hollywood needs to make sequels. I'm like, okay.
I never cared for the first one.
You know, my wife, I enjoy the first one. My wife, that's not her thing, but my daughter and I mean, honestly, I guarantee you I could get Beetlejuice 1 and 2 when they come out on Blu-ray, watch it with my daughter and her girlfriend, and I guarantee you they'll eat it up.
I was told he has more screen time than 17 minutes this time.
Yeah.
Well,
actually, he had the first time.
Yeah, 17 minutes in the movie. That's the only time for Beetlejuice.
Well, I will say last night, me, 2 of the Vile kids, and Mrs. Vile went to go see it at the drive-in. But I'm going to still have to go watch it a second time because, one, the screen actually went out twice, including during the climax. For the film.
Refund.
And 2, because they don't do refunds at the drive-in.
Or credit.
Something. Didn't stay long enough because the kids wanted to leave as soon as the movie was over. Or at least one of them wanted to leave because her cell phone had died and she was like, I can't do anything without my cell phone. So she threw a fit.
Oh my gosh, Caddy's sister.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And then
style.
The little Vile.
The style, yeah.
Yeah, Vile style in this case.
Vile style, yeah. That's it. Vile
the middle Vile daughter was actually doing an ROTC event, so didn't go to the drive-in with us.
You know, I've heard really good things about the Reagan movie that Dennis Quaid is really got his mannerism down.
There's an end credit scene.
I saw the trailer.
My wife wants to see it. Like I said, with my health and everything, going to the movies, I'd be lucky if I'd make it through a movie. But when it comes out, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I told my wife's probably going to treat herself. I think I'm actually going to tell her to go do that after what all happened because she really wants to see that movie. And I'm like, go see it.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed in 1987 when I saw Beetlejuice because that was the first movie I'd ever seen where the trailer was cut together in such a way that they included the only funny parts in the movie in the trailer. So when I went to see it, I'm like, okay, well, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen the movie at this point. Everything else is just filler, you know?
I still have context.
And I didn't care for it at all. I mean, it was interesting. I mean, Tim Burton movies are interesting to look at, but in terms of like actually enjoying them, no.
Well, I've always said Tim Burton movies for me are hit or miss. It's just a reality. I mean, he directs to a niche audience, which is fine. I totally respect that. Oh, did you guys, any of you see on X that there was like this massive acolyte anger that they tried to get like 3 or 4 YouTube channels canceled, or not canceled, demonetized? It's like, we don't want their content removed. We just don't want them to get paid for it.
Right. And it failed.
Yeah, I know it failed.
The era of that is coming to a close at this point.
The best way to stop monetization from a post is add a community note, because that's automatically 0 strike for monetization.
Yeah, I just thought it was so crazy. I'm like, okay, and how long did the acolyte get canceled? When did we find out? A couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I don't remember. All I'm saying is, I'm like, this freak out is just fucking crazy. And why aren't they blaming Disney? Why are they mad at YouTubers and they're saying, well, it was right wingers and conservatives like me? Well, let's see. I don't think Mike is conservative. I know Elihu isn't. Don't think LGG is.
Yeah, he is.
Nobody watched it. That's why it was canceled.
Exactly.
There wasn't much interest in it to begin with.
Well, that was the thing. Also, they're like, well, it had a strong run with 4 million. I'm like, I remember when shows like Roseanne and stuff used to get 18 to 20 million views. Why?
Yeah, but there's a big difference between TV back then and TV today.
Exactly. I was going to that, but if you want to pick it up, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that back then, there wasn't streaming. There wasn't a whole bunch of, you couldn't go a whole bunch of places to get what you wanted.
Yeah.
Exactly. There wasn't as much content. And that's where a lot of people got disenfranchised with.
I watched Acolyte, but I didn't watch it until, after all of it had come out. And in my opinion, the biggest crime it had is it was just okay. And apparently that's a big problem nowadays. Is it either has to be great or else it's going to be canceled.
Okay, here's the thing. It's Star Wars. It's a specific IP. It's a franchise. You can't have just okay. I saw the trailer for Skeleton Crew and I was like, oh, I got some good vibes from that.
You got it? Sorry, trailer for what?
Skeleton
Crew.
Skeleton Crew. Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton
I haven't
Crew.
even heard about this, so sorry.
You're mumbling, dude. Drink more alcohol.
Yeah. Well, I've had a long few fucking days.
I know. That's why I said drink more alcohol.
Yeah. Well,
Mandalorian set the standard for it set a pretty high bar for Star Wars streaming shows, and so it doesn't surprise me that they're not able to match it every time. No, I said The Mandalorian.
Oh, The Mandalorian. Yeah, The Mandalorian.
First two seasons.
I understand why a lot of people didn't like the 3rd season. I disagree with it, but I disagree with it for different reasons.
Have you seen the trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu, the movie?
I didn't even know there was one.
That's your answer? No.
Okay. Hiya. I am back, this time with food.
Oh, and speaking of Star Wars, I showed Elihu this earlier.
Yeah. Sorry, ND. Oh yeah, the trailer actually looks better than the show. When they had the trailer for the show, it actually looks better. It seems to be more. The CGI seems to be more smoothly transitioned into reality. You can hardly tell, unlike a couple scenes from season 2. You can easily tell. It's like, oh, that's fake.
I watched this movie Aloha, and I just put it in the background. It sounded interesting, and the cast was pretty good. You had Bradley Cooper, Emma Stone, Amy Acker, a bunch of other. And I watched the movie, and I'm also doing things on my computer, and I'm like, this was a fucking high budget Hallmark movie.
Well, Shifty says that Andor is by far the best show they've put out. See, I have to disagree because I fell asleep during episode 3 of Andor, or trying to watch episode 3 of Andor on 3 separate occasions.
I couldn't get past episode 2. Look, this is so boring.
I'm not saying it wasn't good. What I'm saying is it was just very slow and very boring. There's a lot of buildup. And when they actually did the heist part, I was angry at it because they were relying on pointing guns at the Imperials and having the Imperials load up the thing to escape on. And I'm like, if just one of those Imperials decided to say no and shoot back, they wouldn't have succeeded at all. I mean, you can't have the plan rely on that in the entire time. That was just stupid as all hell.
Yeah, you can actually, if you know that they're weak.
But that's the thing, is they didn't know enough about them, remember?
Yeah, I understand that, but when it came to Andor, I must admit, based on, how I view politics and certain things, and I've been in war, had to deal with the military and stuff, so I don't know. It was just very intriguing. I was very intrigued by the nuances of it.
Well, it's not, as I said, it's not that I hated it. I didn't think it was bad per se. I just, again, for me, Andor was just good. But my problem with it was just the buildup was so slow, and we're not used to a slow buildup in Star Wars.
Well, we had 12 episodes to build up to, and I thought the payoff was worth it, but that's my opinion.
Because I think I thought the show got really good, especially during when Cassian went to prison, and we finally got Andy Serkis out of makeup.
I love how I actually have no context to this because I've never seen the show.
I mean, they brought in, oh God, who's the guy who played?
Caddy, when I was showing this off, do you even know what show this ship is from in Star Wars?
Nope.
But I mean, I enjoyed Andor's pace because I kind of maybe related more to it. And kind of related more to that character of Andor and how he was doing things and just being a survivor, which is what I feel like my life has always been, surviving. I'm a Gen Xer. That's all I do. I survive.
But
I have some Star Trek news for this week that I thought was pretty exciting.
Are we ready to do the dumb thing?
Well, hold on. We're talking about Andor, so I'm going to show off this one. This was also in Mandalorian, but I got it actually because I thought it would look great when they did it in Andor, when they were talking about it.
Hey, Dad, can I make a bet with you?
What?
So I brought my own player. I brought Will. If Will wins, you have to come and pick us up.
For what?
No, after this, I got to go get the brakes done in the van.
Damn.
Sorry. As soon as the stream's over, I'm getting the brakes done. And Darren's trying to share something, so I'm going to bring it up.
Okay. As everybody here probably is aware, Eagle Moss went away about 2.5 years ago. Their stock was, meaning all their remaining stock of things was bought by something called Fanhome. They are starting pre-orders for their own Star Trek miniature series, and they're starting with the Titan A in the center there. It's actually going to be the Titan A. It's not going to be the Enterprise G. So and then the following ship they're coming out with is the Sagan class Stargazer on the left, and then Kirk's Farragut on the right from Strange New Worlds, from the alternate timeline where Kirk was in command of the Farragut rather than the Enterprise. So good news for collectors. It's the same bases, the same, so they'll look right, they'll fit right in with the Eagle Moss series. And they're starting pre-orders on Fan Home now. So
I have a lot of.
Hold on, MB. I got a question for him. Do you know what scale these are supposed to be in? Are they going to be individual scales, or are they going to be on the same scale?
They are going to be doing XL sizes too, but these ships are the mid-range. So for example, if you bought the NX-01 refit from Eagle Moss, it was in this kind of weird, bigger than their standard scale, but not as big as their XL size. That's what these are going to be. And then
that's the thing. Too. I've been trying to get that NX-01 refit, and unfortunately, when Eagle Moss. Because I've got a shit ton. I mean, I got the fucking Doomsday machine.
Yeah, let me see if I can find. I'm gonna have to scroll through a whole bunch of images here to get to it. So
I've always wanted a set of ships that were all in scale with each other, so that
go ahead.
the Constitution isn't the same size as the frickin' Sovereign. I hate when I have ships like that.
Okay, so here we go. They're also coming out with the Enterprise F. But these are what the actual products will look like.
I always thought the Odyssey class looked great. So
yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I thought the Odyssey class looked nice.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting through a bunch of images here before I get.
Man, nobody likes the fat one.
Galaxy class starship.
Yeah, there we go. So, and just like with Eagle Moss, they'll come with a magazine, and it's very similar to the ones that Eagle Moss produced. So, I'm kind of excited for this. And also, the other big thing, and Cinnabon will be happy about this. They're basically going to be continuing the Build Your Enterprise D kit as well, because there were so many people who had started that subscription to get a different part for an Enterprise D that was like this huge thing, and Cinnabon got started that, and then they discontinued. So hopefully, he hasn't sold his parts and stuff yet. But I'm kind of excited. I didn't like the Sagan class, but I did like the Echelon class. And the Echelon class is the same as the Sagan class, except it's missing the 2 lower nacelles.
To answer your question, yes, there is an Enterprise F. Yes, it was in Picard, and it was also in
All Good Things.
It wasn't in All Good Things.
Wait, I thought it was.
No, it was in the game.
The Odyssey class first introduced in Star Trek Online, and it was like 10 years later they brought it into Star Trek Picard.
Right.
Oh, go ahead.
This is another one I'm excited for, the Ilios 12. Beverly Crusher's ship from the beginning of Picard. I actually liked this a lot. This is what I thought the Lost Serena should have looked like.
I swear to God, I saw a picture of was that you? I saw a picture pop this up on Twitter.
Maybe.
When I saw this ship,
I saw this. I saw this today, and somebody was like, "This is beautiful."
Darren, when I saw this ship, I thought this would make a great next SS Vile, because I think the SS Vile should always be a smaller ship that can be manned by one person if necessary.
What the fuck is an SS Vile?
It's my ship that I use in my reviews.
It's that ship.
Okay, great.
As of right now, it's a Raven type. I say type because it doesn't have an official class name.
Yep. NAR.
Yeah, it is an NAR. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my old assets from the old computer. I got to rebuild everything because Caddy wants to start doing reviews again.
Oop, there's a Shrike, too. I forgot about that. Yeah,
one recorded, Father.
We have one episode recorded, yes, but I haven't finished editing yet because work was weird this week. And
Shifty Gizm, I'm going to tell you this. Can you pop that up real quick, Mike? Just go to season 3. You don't need the other 2 seasons.
Well, I would say... Oop, wrong picture. Sorry.
Well, Paramount Plus channel on YouTube is running 3 episodes of Star Trek. It's Star Trek's birthday day. They got the pilot for TOS. They got a pilot for Picard. They got a couple of shorts out there.
If it matters to you at all, the first episode of Star Trek Picard I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, it sucked.
Then it drops off slightly until the last episode for that season, and then the last episode for season 1, I think, is god awful. It used way too many classic sci-fi tropes that just annoyed the fuck out of me.
Yeah, Shifty, you can skip season 2. Just go if you can finish season 1. That's all you need to know, because there's a big plot point from season 3 that requires you to understand what Picard's situation is.
Okay, if you can suck up season 1, skip all of season 2, and just go to season 3. Skip season 2 completely.
I don't know. I thought season 2 was okay. And again,
there's nothing in season 2 that you need to understand to enjoy season 3. But the Picard situation is pivotal to the plot of season 3. You have to understand that he is what he is now, and it's not a great idea. I didn't agree with the choice to do that from Picard season 1, but Metalis was able to make lemonade out of it. So,
at least they were able to say Ironic syndrome in the 3rd season. What did they do? Finally get the rights to that or some shit?
No, they said it in the 1st season too.
No, they kept saying he had a syndrome. They never actually said
they did specifically say he had Ironic syndrome. He had a second opinion from his doctor, came and visited him and told him about it. And it was almost more like a member berry. They mentioned it one time and that was it. But the Metalis was able to turn lemons into lemonade, and that's
what I definitely liked about Metalis was he, while trying to stick with what he did, he brought back what I think a lot of, and I saw all these memes. It's like, oh, this was good.
Can you finish a sentence this morning? You started saying one thing and then you just interrupted yourself with a totally different thought.
You're turning into LDG, man.
I've had a long fucking few months.
Yes, I know you have. I heard the story earlier. But
anyway,
the thing about Metalis that is
things about season 3. One thing for certain was they made Rafi likable.
I thought she was terrible, but at least pairing her with Worf was a pretty good idea. I would have preferred if Worf got paired with Elnor instead. You just take Elnor and put her in his place. Because I don't give a fuck about Raffi. Raffi is total bloat to me at all, but whatever.
But if you didn't see season 1 and 2 and you just watched season 3, it's like, oh, Raffi's a likable person, new character, everything like that. If you didn't know all the other stuff, and it's kind of like this thing, I found her likable for once. I was like, holy shit, I like this person.
I like the twist.
They told you what you needed to know about Raffi in season 3. Just with a few brief things in the very first episode where she's undercover on Metalis 4 or whatever the name of the planet.
Exactly.
I mean, the thing that gets me that's most impressive about season 3 is that Metalis made this. It was the first secret hideout Star Trek show to break the top 10 streaming charts. And he made it for less than Picard season 1 and season 2 each. Yeah, because he knows how to cut corners. How many times, for example, did we see that great flyby shot of the Titan A like warping from one direction to the other, right? We don't mind a little bit of stock footage if it's cool stock footage. Star Trek fans are kind of used to that. But so he knew where to cut corners in order to be able to deliver a really good presentation.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's entirely plausible that the Bird of Prey would blow up the same exact way in 2 movies right in a row.
I love the fact that we finally got to see the Starfleet Museum. Because I always wondered what that looked like.
What up, sweetheart?
I'm not your sweetheart.
I was going to say, this is completely off topic, but did you know that there's a Scream musical?
Scream musical? No.
Yeah. Part of why I was muted was because said friendo was showing me the Scream musical.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
Jordy had the best Eagle Moss collection ever in that scene. He really did.
Here's the best part: the ships were in scale with each other. That was why it was so good.
That was neat too. And I love
I
how
love
they put it.
I love the part in Picard season 3 when they, Crusher and LaForge steal the
4 hours later.
Yeah, they steal the they steal the cloaking device off the bird of prey, which I thought was a really nice callback to Star Trek 4, which I absolutely loved. Sure. And then when you have them trying to put it in there and set the cloaking device, it's like, we're cloaking. It's like, you stole a cloaking device of my goddamn bird of prey? And they realize Crusher. Yeah. And they realize it was their kids who did it.
Yeah.
NB, the best part about Picard giving Geordi compliments is his question to Riker. You know what I miss the most? The carpet.
That is one of the few bridges that had carpeting.
Let's go ahead and who wants to play the Jep Nerdy game? That's the caddy.
All right, if we're gonna play Jep Nerdy, I got other things I got to do. I need to go talk to my wife, and I got enough drama. But you guys take care. I needed this hour. I'm gonna let you do it.
Alrighty.
Later, dude.
Elihu, do you want to play?
Yeah, I told you I was gonna play. That's why I'm here.
All right. LDG, do you want to play?
Yeah, no, I'm good, boss.
You're not gonna play?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I gotta focus on some things here.
That was Caddy's
I'm gonna drop you in the back just to let you know.
Yeah, no worries.
Darren, do you have any interest in playing?
No, but before I leave, I want to play something.
Oh, okay.
This is the sign-up trailer for my Indiegogo comic book campaign. It's just a sign-up. You don't have to commit any money to it or anything at this point. And this is, by the way, LDG threw this together for me with all the material from the comic and a few other assets. So here we go.
Not bad, but I think it needs an epic voiceover guy to do some,
not for the sign up, not for the sign up trailer. That's fine. Right. Thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Catch you later, Darren.
Bye, Darren. While we wait for
Elijah's gonna be right back.
I did bring my own player.
Are they able to go to another device or no?
You can pull it up on your phone. I can tweet it once in a while.
Because it might be easier that way because you're supposed to be reading the clues.
Oh yeah, I can just have them seeing it off of my phone.
And we're gonna do this the old school way since I can't bring up Jet Nerdy studio thing that I built because I'm not paying for StreamYards anymore. And who the hell is messaging? Are you messaging me all of a sudden?
No. Yeah. Yeah, I hate the fact that you got stuck in my head.
Thank you for hating that. It's always stuck in my head. It lives rent free in there.
Fucking Scream musical.
And the fact that all of that actors look and sound like Matthew Lillard. To the point where I first saw it, I thought it was Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he looks terrifyingly an amount like Matthew Lillard. It's a little concerning.
What is Disney?
Disney. It's Disney.
Oh, okay.
But I jokingly refer to Disney as Disney instead of the correct way.
Gotcha.
All right. Already, I can tell you one of these categories I know jack diddle about.
Which one? More about me?
Damn.
All right. Well, I might not be running this game, but for that particular comment, Elihu is now at negative 100 points to start out.
Typical.
Because even if I'm not the one who made the game, it's still my game and my rules.
Okay, are we ready? I guess Dad's going first because he wrote his name first.
Hey, if I'm playing, I'm going first. But is Quinn going to be able to switch to another device or no?
Are you going to be able to?
You might have to go into separate rooms too, because otherwise there's going to be an echo.
We all have a separate room right now that we can go into.
Yeah, it would just be one of us is muted while the other is talking.
I just feel like would cause too much echo.
So
reverb.
We're
right.
just there's just two people.
This is gonna be a very weird game to play.
I can't see your phone, so it's fine.
Because I'm gonna put you on top, even though you're both gonna be the third player, or you know what I mean.
You are. I am the host and the third player.
Yeah. All right, so I'll go ahead and go first, and because I think it's the only thing I'll be able to answer any questions for, more about me for 100.
I have to wait for you to click it.
I have to go to the other frickin'. I'm trying to click it on the StreamYards window. It won't work on the StreamYards window.
The smartest move imaginable.
What famous actor am I known for mentioning on my dad's live streams?
Jeremy Jordan.
Correct.
I thought it was Jeremy fucking Jordan.
Let me guess. You said Jeremy Jordan. Well, you'd be right.
All right. And because I did it on my turn, I get double the points. Elihu, your turn.
Damn it, I think that was the only one I would have known either, too. Okay, let's try Anime 200.
Sailor Moon, yes or no?
Mercury Bubble Blast? Hell yeah.
You're going to have to tell me if the answers are right or not, because I don't know whether to hit spacebar until then.
It's a yes or no question.
Yes.
You tell me.
Yes. You're correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mercury Bubble Blast. Mercury's my favorite Sailor Scout.
All right, so like
I know Sailor Moon.
Actually takes that, despite starting in the negatives.
Hey, I know Sailor Moon. Okay.
All right, Quinn, your turn.
Has been for 300.
Turn my phone. Hope that helps. Who wrote Has-Been Hotel and its sister show Hello Boss?
That's Bibsy Pop.
Oh god, what's it? Oh, so I'm looking for her actual name.
Isn't it Vivian?
Last name?
Madrano?
Close enough, Vivian Madrano.
Pronunciation is weird.
Well, I can tell you right now, I would not have gotten that right. All right, let's go to more about me for 200.
my videos on YouTube. How do I say hello and introduce myself? Say it like I would for extra points.
All right, so when you start a video, you all, or when you're in a video, you say something along the lines of, see if I can do the inflection. What up, people? I'm Caddy Knight.
Good job. Give yourself an extra 200 points.
Sorry. How many extra points?
200.
All right, so that way I can just hit the button again. Cool. I take the lead. Elihu, your turn.
Didney 300.
Laura Osnes, the original Broadway Cinderella, played what famous criminal?
Could that be Bonnie Parker?
That is correct. It would be Bonnie Parker.
Yes.
And Elihu now takes the lead.
Your turn.
Well, I actually got one correct.
Has been for 500.
Uh-oh.
What character from Hell of a Boss makes an appearance in the pilot of Has Been Hotel?
That's Blitzo,
That
also
is-
known as Blitz with silent O.
You are correct. It is Blitz.
Mike, how does she get a ringer in here?
Yeah, because it's a caddy board. That means she brought a ringer to win. So Elihu, we're fucked.
I've also seen the entirety of Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss.
I haven't seen any of it, despite the fact that she and the other Vile children have tried to get me to watch it multiple times.
It's very good. Very dark. Very...
All right. More about me for 300 since it's my turn.
What famous gang of criminals am I known for referencing on my dad's YouTube channel?
The Clyde Barrow Gang?
That is correct.
That was
That was easy.
It is the Barrow Gang.
Getting it right, I don't take the lead. I'm only in second place. Elihu.
Dibney for 400.
Who voiced Scar in The Lion King? No, not the live action one.
Matthew Broderick. Oh wait, sorry. No, sorry, Scar. Shit. I was thinking of wrong line. Scar. Damn it! All I know is Matthew Broderick in the anime. I forgot who did Scar. Pass. I forgot who did Scar. Shit.
You.
I remember that Jim Cummings had to take over as Scar because the other actor blew out his voice.
That is one of the answers. But I will let my dad try to get the other answer. And if you both get it right, you both get the points.
Well, the answer is Jeremy Irons, and Jim Cummings only voiced the last third of Be Prepared because Jeremy Irons blew out his voice.
Jeremy Irons blew out his voice.
I just put them both down.
So, does Quaid get partial credit?
Yeah.
Half point to each of you guys.
But at least I now take the lead. Quaid, it's your turn.
Has been 400.
In the 6th episode, Welcome to Heaven, what is revealed about one of our main characters, Baggy?
She's an angel.
She is an angel.
She is also a what are they called? Exterminator? Exorcist? Exorcist. Oh. Sorry.
Okay, I just want to let it be made clear that when I was reading the clue before you said it, I read that name as Vaggie.
Yeah, so did I.
And I just like the character Vaggie, like the lady parts.
Yeah,
that's what I thought, dude.
It's literally stated later in it. I thought your name was Vaggie, like vagina.
So, and the other part that I was thinking about was because in Spanish, the B sound and the V sound are incredibly similar. I'm like, well, you could also read that as Badgie, like the Star Trek character. Maybe it's more like that. It's like, nope.
Matthew's still a little slang.
All right, since it's my turn, and I want to take the lead, I'm gonna do more about me for 400.
What is Caddy's best friend's nickname for her?
Bitch.
I win. Incorrect.
Damn it.
Eli, would you like to take a swing at it?
Pass.
Whatever.
I don't think this is fair because the best friend is playing right now.
Yeah, that's
my other best friend's nickname. It's Tori's nickname for me, not Quinn's.
Is it the Caffeine Nightingale?
It is the Caffeine Nightingale.
That's the
There's
deal.
so many nicknames he has, though.
But that's the main one he uses when we're playing games and shit.
With your gamer tag.
Yeah.
All right, Elihu, it's your turn.
Anime 500.
Many anime have run for a long time, but what is the longest amount of years an anime has run?
Crap. I have no idea.
Take a guess. Take a swing in the dark.
And get it wrong, minus points. I don't know how long Pokemon's been on.
I love Pokemon's the first one you think of as the longest one.
I will tell you, it is not Pokemon.
That's Digimon. No.
It's not Digimon.
I have no idea. I'm going to pass.
If it comes to me, I'm going to have a question about this question.
Okay, it's your turn, Mike.
No, it's Quinn has a chance to steal first.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I'm not losing points. Pass.
All right, here's my question. Do breaks count? Are you talking about like longest running as in continuous or longest running period? As in like it started in X year and they're still making new stuff for it.
It started in X year and there's still new stuff being made for it.
Then I'm going to go on a risk and I'm going to say Astro Boy.
Incorrect.
Really?
The amount of years it was running?
Yes, I was asking for the amount of years, but that's still a wrong answer.
I'm sorry. What was the longest? Amount. I thought it was the anime, so I even read the question wrong. In that case, is Astro Boy the correct answer when it comes to the actual anime?
No, it is not.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
I'm going to argue about this later. So I'm going to bring up the correct answer since I'm the last one.
Saze-san has been running for 53 years, starting in 1969, and it's still running to this day.
I never heard of Sahe-san.
Sorry, I'm going to the Google Mobile. Astro Boy's first episode was 1963. So and it came out 6 years earlier.
But it is still, Astro Boy is still running, isn't it?
Yeah. So
okay,
the anime I was suggesting is 6 years older than the one you said. So it's been running for 58 years or 59 years.
Yeah, when I looked it up, it didn't say Astro Boy was still running, so that's why I went with Saze-san.
They made an OVA for it just a few years ago.
I will give you the points for
it. my pedantry has gotten me points. Yay. All right. Now I forget because of that. I think it's let's see, Quinn. That was
Quinn's turn.
Okay, Quinn's turn. Thank you.
Has been 200.
What is the name of the sister show to Has Been Hotel?
Hell of a Boss.
Hell of a Boss.
Yeah, only because of the previous questions when I got that one right.
Yeah, me too.
All right, for my turn, might as well finish it off. More about me for 500.
Which YouTuber of my dad's friends did I look up to as a mentor figure?
Oh, that's sweet. That was Bird of Prey 5.
That it is Bird of Prey 5.
Cuppa.
Cuppa bird.
Hello world. All right, Elihu, your turn.
Disney 500.
Where is the real Disney Vault? The place where they store all the rough sketches, models, and even the films themselves.
Up here in Marin County.
Can you say it one more time?
Up here in Marin County.
No.
Oh,
really? Okay.
I thought it was up here in Marin County. Huh.
Maybe.
Okay, then I am wrong. Wow.
When we get the answer, I'm gonna look something up because I think that might be still partially a right answer.
I think it may be partially a right answer.
Quinn, go ahead. Try to steal, Quinn.
It's not in Anaheim. It's in Glendale.
It is in Glendale.
So Glendale, California. I'm gonna see what county Glendale's in real quick.
You do that, I'm a load of bowl.
I'll say if it is in Marin County, then
Marin.
No, it's in Los Angeles County.
Oh.
Yep. Sorry. She's
okay.
Correct.
Never mind. Yeah, I thought all the stuff was up here.
I would have argued for you. Or I was arguing for you, Lehu. So.
I know. I actually thought I was right, not goofing around.
My turn?
Wow.
Yep. Oh, I'm just gonna finish that has-been.
Okay. Introducing the 5th episode, Dad Beat Dad, Lucifer Morningstar is voiced by who?
Oh my god, that's Jeremy Jordan.
It is Jeremy Jordan.
Oh, really? I was gonna say, no, it's what's his name from Lucifer?
Oh, Tom Ellis.
Yes.
That would have been really funny if they got Tom Ellis.
All right. I need to try to catch up to Quinn, so let's.
Wait, are you doing?
See if I can screw myself over. Bonnie and Clyde the musical for 5.
Bonnie and Clyde is known for its short run on Broadway. So how many days did the musical run on Broadway? Double points if you can also get the exact amount of performances.
Okay, I really hate you because didn't I do the same fucking question on one of my boards?
I think you did a similar question. I'm not sure if you did the exact same question.
The sad part is I don't remember the answer. So I'm going to have to pass.
Elihu?
Crap. I'm already in last place. I start with minus points. I might as well end up in minus points. 4 days.
That is incorrect.
Quinn?
If I'm correct, it ran for 30 days.
Quinn didn't even get a chance to answer. Ooh, you just spoiled the question.
No, she said, Quinn said 30 days. Is that correct?
Oh.
Did you have less shows than Carrie or more shows than Carrie?
I'm not going to give you a hint.
No, I know. I'm thinking out loud.
Did Quinn say 30 days? Did Quinn answer?
Yeah, 30 days. I was trying to get the shows. I can't think of the shows, though.
Okay, Quinn is right. It ran for 30 days, having 36 performances.
36. I was forgetting if it was the 14. That's Carrie.
Now that you said that, I think I had it ran for a month.
Yeah, I did the exact amount of days.
Okay. Well, sorry, she gets the points because it was, yeah. Your ringer is running away with it. Elihu, your turn.
Bonnie and Clyde, the musical for 300.
Bonnie and Clyde's Laura Osnes, the original Broadway Bonnie, also played which famous Disney princess?
Could that be Cinderella?
Can you say it one more time?
Cinderella?
Cinderella is correct.
Oh.
You really put two of the same question, just the opposite?
Yes, I did.
All right, Quinn, your turn.
Yeah, there's no more has been. Yeah, there's no more has been, so you get to guess now.
Bonnie and Clyde for 400?
Bonnie and Clyde for 400.
Okay. Who is the original Broadway book? Clay Elder?
That's Claiborne Elder.
You're correct. I didn't even get to read out the fucking choices, you ass. Yes, I fucked up his name.
And I needed to correct you.
Claiborne Elder. Yes.
All right. I still need to try to catch up, so we'll do anime for 400.
Fooly Cooly is the shortest anime series to be produced as of 2024, with only having 6 episodes. How long would it take to watch Fooly Cooly in one sitting?
Are you including the TV edit or the American TV edits that shorten the time for commercial breaks?
Yes.
Or are you doing the actual Japanese one?
I am doing the American dub version. Because
Okay,
it
in
is
that case, it'll be 2 hours.
You are correct. It is about 2 hours.
I haven't even watched the show, but I know that. Because the Japanese versions usually have about 2 to 4 extra minutes in there because they have less commercial breaks. They just do they play the whole episode and then they do a long commercial break between 2 episodes of a show. So that's the only reason I knew the answer.
Okay.
Your turn, Elijah.
Disney 200.
Who was the first ever Disney princess?
Snow White.
Snow White.
That was too easy.
All right, Quinn, your turn.
Anime for 100.
In the concept album for Death Note the Musical, who played Light?
Damn, you really are doing this. It's Jeremy Jordan.
It is Jeremy Jordan.
Oh my gosh.
I would have got that wrong despite everything. All right. I still need points, so I'll do anime for 300.
Damn it.
What anime was included on the last board I made?
Fuck.
Silence. Fuck. Oh, beautiful.
Dad, you should know this one.
I know I should know this. But are you talking about? Hold on. Mrs. Vile's in the house, so everyone say hi to Mrs. Vile.
Hola, Mrs. Cardenas.
You played the board, Dad.
Yes, but it was like months ago at this point.
You should know your child.
What animes am I most likely to include on a board?
Well, you do something along the lines of Sailor Moon, Pokemon. God, I don't know what else you consider anime that I know you like.
Dad?
Yeah.
Dad, I will give you a massive hint.
Don't.
No, I'm going to give you an offer here. You will take half points, but I will give you a massive hint.
All right.
Do you want to take that?
Yes.
You introduced me to this anime.
Inuyasha?
Inuyasha.
Okay, so
half points
is if they don't get double points because it was my turn, or half points as in 150?
150.
All right, Elihu, your turn.
Fuck it. Let's clear out Disney.
In Rapunzel's Tangled Adventures, who voiced Varian?
Can that be Jeremy fucking Jordan?
It's Jeremy fucking Jordan.
I actually do that one.
So did I.
Same question. All right, Glenn, your turn.
Bonnie and Clyde 200.
You need to get this one wrong.
How many songs are in Bonnie and Clyde, the musicals album? And this is a closest answer win, so everyone gets to answer.
How many songs are on the musical album? This is the Broadway production, right?
And this is the Broadway production, yes.
Okay, 23 songs.
Then I know that there's 21.
I'm saying
Okay.
23.
25.
Well, since I have a shot anyway, and I trust Quinn to get the right answer, I'm going to say 21.
So Elihu said 20 and both of you said 21?
I said 23.
23? Well, let's reveal the answer. Well, there is 20, 21 if you count the bonus track on the album.
Well, since it was her turn, I'm going to give her double the points, and I'll take one, even though I need the points the most. All right, and I'll take the last one.
In London's West End filmed pro shot of Bonnie and Clyde the musical, who played Clyde Barrow?
Jeremy Jordan?
It's Jeremy Jordan again.
All of the 100 points were Jeremy Jordan.
Wow, how did you guess that one? That was a good guess, Mike.
So I think this was a good game because all of us are still in the positives.
Wow, I just realized that. I had to zoom in on my phone. That's a first for me on Jeff Nerdy.
Well, good job, sweetheart.
Yay.
Oh, speaking of that, I thought it was funny last night. Jacob finally realized that I call all my daughters sweetheart. And he got mad because I didn't call him sweetheart too. I call him little man. Because he's heard me call Cameron sweetheart. And he goes, she's not sweetheart. Stephanie's sweetheart. And I'm like, I call all the girls sweetheart.
That's so cute.
All right.
I am getting hungry. I need to go to the pastry shop.
Well, we can just go for an hour and a half today, or a little over, because as I said, I got to get the brakes done on the van, and I got an appointment at 11 to get it done. At least, hopefully. They said that because of the heat, they may close the shop early.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to the dispensary as well because I got a coupon here for 20% off, and it's Sunday, so I'm gonna get an eighth for $8.
Yes. As I have said before, it's the CNA stream: cannabis, nicotine, and alcohol.
I got my cannabis and I got my nicotine.
I got my coffee. I got my coffee with a shot of whiskey in it.
There it all is.
That's covered.
Since Caddy, you're here, why don't you tell us which one you want me to end the stream on? Which clip?
Klingon style.
Of course. Okay.
More singing, more voices. Help the Klingons hoorah! More singing, more voices. Help the Klingons hoorah!
Open Klingon style. Klingon style. Open Klingon style. Klingon style. Open Klingon style. Hey, sexy Klingon style. Open Klingon style. Hey, sexy Klingon style.
Happy Star Trek Day.
All right. You're 19 years old now. I figure it's about time you got one after all your complaining. All right. I will yap at you guys next week. Later, folkses.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later,